Hello students, welcome to Vidyamandir Classes. My name is Shikha Sharma and I am your biology faculty. So today we will be doing life processes part 2. We will be discussing over our heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Okay. In my previous video, I have already discussed about autotrophic mode of nutrition. I have told you that producers अपना खाना कैसे बनाते हैं by this process of photosynthesis, everything, right? Talking about this one, the heterotrophic mode of nutrition. So in this chapter, in this particular video, I will be telling you about how these animals actually follow this mode of nutrition. So let's begin with this. Talking about the heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Now, these kind of animals, these are heterotrophs, basically depend on other organisms for their food, right? So, they don't make their own food, but they depend on other organisms for their food. In this whole situation, there can be three parts, right? The body structures will be different. Each heterotrophic organism will be having different body structure. Organization can be different, right? Their functioning can be different. And then availability of food can also make the difference. Let me give you a small example over here. So in case of horse, it is a herbivore, right? And in case of animals, okay, that agar hum baat karte hain carnivores ki, right? So in case of those carnivores and in case of herbivores, the intestine, the small intestine have a good role to play. Kaise? In case of horse, the intestine is much more longer, small intestine. In case of some carnivore, it will be shorter as compared to that of the horse, right? Why so? This is because the herbivores have to digest what? The plants, the cellulose basically, right? And in case of carnivores, there is nothing such. So that cellulose actually takes a lot of time for their digestion, right? So this can be the body structure difference, correct? Hopefully it is clear. Moving forward with another things, in case of these heterotrophs, what actually happens? These heterotrophs can be of few types. As I have already told you, these can be saprophytes. What are saprophytes? These depend on dead and decaying matter, right? So, they depend on dead and decaying matter for their food, right? So these are your saprophytes. ध्यान रखना हमेशा, these depend on dead parts, right? Dead organisms for their food. They follow first digestion, and later ingestion. Okay, so they first follow what? Digestion. पहले वो digestion करेंगे, उसके बाद वो ingestion करेंगे. Hopefully it is clear. So one type is your saprophytes. Let's move on to the another one, parasites. In case of parasites, what happens? They, unlike saprophytes, they depend upon the living host, right? So for their food, they depend on the living host, right? So this can be your blood-sucking animals, right? So these many things are there. But यहाँ पे ध्यान रखना, living ही चाहिए और ये बीमार कर सकता है. Somewhere these are symbiotic relationships, वो म्यूचुअल अंडरस्टैंडिंग पे है, राइट? कमिंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट वन, दैट इज योर होलोजोइक मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन. होलोजोइक मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन. होलोजोइक मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन में बेसिकली बेटा क्या होता है कि यहाँ पे फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल देयर विल बी दिस ingestion of the food, right? So ingestion of the food, ठीक है? So ingestion of the food first and after ingestion digestion takes place. ठीक है? So this will be the thing. होलोजोइक मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन जनरली अगर आप ह्यूमन बीइंग में देखो तो हम भी फॉलो करते हैं. हम पहले कोई भी चीज़ को इंजेस्ट करते हैं, उसके बाद उसको डाइजेस्ट करते हैं, एंड देन वी एक्चुअली यूटिलाइज इट, राइट? होपफुली इट इज क्लियर, राइट? नाउ मूविंग फॉरवर्ड विद सर्टेन the pictures on the board. This is basically what your parasites, right? So these are the ticks which you can see over here. Okay, so these are the ticks basically. These are blood sucking parasites. In case of animals you found them. Next is lice. Okay, so in case of lice also, this is also a blood sucking parasite. They take food from that blood sucking from your head, right? Then this is leech. Leech is again another blood sucking parasite. Clear? This is tapeworm. This is endoparasite which lives inside your intestine. Clear? पेट में कीड़े हो जाना सुना है? यही हो जाता है. Then comes your fungus. This is saprophyte, right? सैप्रोफिटिक मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन को फॉलो करता है ये क्या कर रहा है? पहले डाइजेस्ट करेगा, उसके बाद इंजेस्ट करेगा. से फॉर एग्जाम्पल यहाँ पे ओवर हियर, ठीक है, सॉइल में इनका खाना होगा, ठीक. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ये इसको क्या करेंगे? डाइजेस्ट कर लेंगे बाय देयर डाइजेस्टिव जूसेस, और उसके बाद ये इनटेक करेंगे. क्लियर? सो दिस इज इन केस ऑफ फंगस विच फॉलोज सैप्रोफिटिक मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन. Then this is cuscuta, this, the wiry portion which you can see. Okay, this is a plant again, but this is parasitic. They derive nutrition from other autotrophic plant, right? But these are what? These are parasites. Clear? This is Opuntia. Opuntia is what? You must have seen this. Okay, a cactus, right? So these are few things which you actually need to know कि कौन सा पैरासाइट है, कौन सैप्रोफाइट है और कौन होलोजोइक न्यूट्रिशन को फॉलो करता है. Venus flytrap. Then you have the pitcher plant, a modified leaf. Okay. Now talking about the next part, that is our holozoic mode of nutrition. Okay. So in case of holozoic mode of nutrition, we follow these 4 things. Clear? Make it very much clear in your mind that ये चारों चीजें होलोजोइक मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन में होना जरूरी है. ओके, आई विल बी एक्सप्लेनिंग यू ईच एंड एवरी पार्ट. Talking about the very first thing, that is your ingestion, right? So in case of ingestion, if I say what it is, ingestion is what? Taking in of the food. Okay, so this is taking in of the food, right? So this is your ingestion. Talking about another thing, digestion. In this case, इसी चीज को break down करना into smaller parts, right? Digestive हो जाए ताकि. So whatever food you are taking, we are breaking this down in our intestine. कैसे digest कर रहे हैं हम उसको, right? Breaking the food into smaller digestive parts. ठीक है. Then what is absorption? Absorption is basically what? जो आपने फूड इनटेक किया, उसका डाइजेशन हो गया, वो और लेसर अमाउंट में स्मॉलर पार्टिकल्स में चेंज हो गया, और मैं कहूँ स्मॉलर डाइजेस्टिव फॉर्म्स में चेंज हो गया है, एब्जॉर्ब होने लायक, तो वहाँ पे हम बोलेंगे उसको एब्जॉर्प्शन. ठीक है. सो डाइजेस्टेड फूड इज एब्जॉर्ब्ड. राइट. टॉकिंग अबाउट दी असिमिलेशन. असिमिलेशन क्या होता है? इसी का यूटिलाइजेशन. ओके. यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ डाइजेस्टिव फूड. ठीक है. उसके बाद आते हैं इजेशन पे. वेस्ट प्रोडक्ट. Waste product is excreted out. Okay? So ये चीजों का आपको ध्यान रखना है. ये 5 चीजें ही इंपॉर्टेंट है. ठीक है. इन होलोजोइक मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन हम पहले किसी भी चीज को खाते हैं, वो खाने के बाद हमारा जो बॉडी है इंटरनल, हमारा डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम उसको डाइजेस्ट करता है. उसको डाइजेस्ट करने के बाद क्या होगा? वो चीज का एब्जॉर्प्शन होगा. सो वट एवर थिंग्स लाइक, अगर मैं तुम्हें बोलूं, if I'm talking about your carbs, carbohydrates बेटा किस में जाते हैं? They actually are broken down into glucose. ठीक है. मैं बात करूं तुमसे प्रोटीन की, ये किस में चेंज होते हैं? They change into amino acids. तुमसे मैं बात करूं फैट्स की, तो they change into fatty acids and ग्लिसरॉल. ठीक है. सो ये चीज आपको ध्यान रखनी है, किसका ब्रेकडाउन किस में हुआ है वो एब्जॉर्ब होगा. टॉकिंग अबाउट एसिमिलेशन, जितनी भी चीजें तुमने एब्जॉर्ब करी हैं, से फॉर एग्जांपल इफ आई एम टेलिंग यू, आपने खाना खा लिया और आपको एनर्जी मिल गई है, राइट. बट ओवर हियर अगर मैं एनर्जी की बात करती हूँ तो एनर्जी तुम्हें मिली कैसे? ग्लूकोज से. क्लियर. So what it is? Basically that glucose which is absorbed by your body is actually utilized आपको एनर्जी देने के लिए. ठीक है. फर्दर रेस्पिरेशन ही होगा इसका. Then talking about digestion, whatever undigested part is left in your body that is being excreted out by your body, so there is no requirement of that. Right? Clear है? I don't think so. यहाँ तक कोई भी दिक्कत परेशानी है? So this is how you are having this holozoic mode of nutrition. Amoeba में भी ये होता है. हाँ. So you can see this amoeba. ये आपका एक फूड पार्टिकल है यहाँ पे. ठीक है. So what you are doing actually, this is capturing this by pseudopodia, the false leg. Then coming on to further this makes this a food vacuole. It has captured that, right? Food vacuole is being made. Now this is digested, utilized and excreted out. Clear? So these are the 5 steps which we follow in holozoic mode of nutrition. Hopefully that is clear. Now talking about something which is happening in human body. Same thing is happening in our body also. In human being, if I say digestion, तो ये digestion बेटा कैसे होता है? This digestion is also holozoic. We also follow the holozoic mode of nutrition, right? Now talking about this one, that we say कि in this digestion, what is actually required? We have a particular digestive system in us, right? So this digestive system basically consists of an alimentary canal, and accessory organs. Okay, alimentary canal क्या होता है? There is this tube-like structure. कहाँ से? From mouth till the anus. ठीक है? From mouth till the anus आपका एक alimentary canal होता है. Moving forward on to the accessory organs. Accessory organ बेटा जरूरी तो है, but बाहर है ये सिस्टम के, हाँ, मतलब alimentary canal के बाहर है. Over here comes your liver, your gallbladder, your pancreas. ठीक है, ये कुछ आते हैं तुम्हारे एक्सेसरी ऑर्गन्स में. क्लियर है? अब इन सबका अपना काम है. Just understand the process very clearly, then I will be showing you a GIF. See, what is happening over here? You have a whole system, right? You are taking in food with the help of your mouth. In the mouth you have teeth, salivary glands and your tongue. Whatever you are eating through your mouth, you are chewing that with the help of your teeth, right? You have 4 types of teeth. ठीक है, ये पता है hopefully आप लोगों को. ठीक है, so those are incisors, canines, premolars and molars, right? अब ये 4 तरह के दांत आपको चाहिए for this chewing of the food. Moving further, अब आपका जो टंग है, ठीक है, टंग क्या कर रहा है? Help in turning the food, right? And mixing of the salivary amylase into that. वो चीज हो गई, salivary amylase mix up हो गया. Now this food is forming a bolus. The food is mixed with the saliva. Now this forms a bolus, and this gets down through your esophagus, right? So now from the esophagus, what happens? There is this peristaltic movement which happens. This peristaltic movement actually helps the food bolus to get into the stomach and pass through the esophagus, right? This then goes into the stomach, this bolus. Now your stomach is having 2 things, the gastric juices and HCl, right? This HCl, now on the above, अगर आपको याद हो, you are having this bolus which is having the salivary amylase, right? So this is also containing what? This whole food is containing your carbs, your proteins and your fats, your vitamins and your minerals. Coming on to the stomach wala part, this helps in churning of the food, right? The HCl actually helps of what? HCl actually helps to kill the germs which might be present in your food, and this gives an acidic medium for your food so that the gastric enzymes can work on it, right? So some enzymes actually need your acidic medium, so HCl helps in that. Moving forward with the another part, from stomach it will be going into the duodenum. Your small intestine is having what? 3 parts. The very first one is duodenum. Maximum digestion takes place in your duodenum, and the very first digestion takes place of the carbohydrates, it is in your mouth itself when the salivary amylase mixed with the food, right? So the very first digestion took place there only. The whole digestion is taking place in your duodenum, just below the stomach, okay? In this, what happens now? Over here, you are getting your bile juice, right? Your pancreatic juice. From the pancreas, your bile from the gallbladder, and liver is secreting it, and gallbladder is storing it. Whenever, wherever required, gallbladder gives that, right? Coming on to this part, there your acidic medium turns into basic alkaline medium, right? Certain enzymes present there actually need what? Your alkaline medium to activate themselves. They work on the food, they digest them properly, especially talking about the bile. Bile helps in emulsification of the fat, breaking down these large flat globules into smaller pieces so that it is easy to digest those smaller ones into fatty acids and glycerol. Clear? Coming from the small intestine, it moves into the what? Large intestine. Large intestine again absorbs certain water and minerals, and then it passes through the food through the rectum, right? Rectum, it gets stored for a particular period of time. That is all the waste material now. We have already utilized everything from that, right? And through anus, it is given out. It is excreted out. Clear? So this was the whole process of your digestion. So let me show you the diagram now. Over here, there was the mouth, esophagus, liver, a gallbladder. There was this stomach. Then, just below the stomach, you have this shape thing. That is the duodenum, the very first part of this small intestine. You have a leaf-like structure of the pancreas. You have a large intestine. You have the small intestine, appendix, rectum, and the anus. So this is how it follows. Hopefully it is clear. Now this was the whole process of this. To make it a bit more clear to you, let me draw something for this. There is this mouth first of all. See, mouth is actually an opening which is guarded by the lips. ठीक है? Generally हम inner portion को भी mouth बोलते हैं. But that is your buccal cavity, right? So, after mouth comes your buccal cavity. ठीक है? Buccal cavity में तुम्हारे पास होता है क्या? Teeth. Teeth में तुम्हारे पास क्या है? 4 टाइप के हैं. Incisors, canines, premolars and molars. उसके बाद तुम आते हो किस पे? You have a tongue. Which have taste buds, right? Then you have what? Salivary glands. ये salivary amylase secrete करता है. Moving forward from this to esophagus, right? Peristaltic movement takes place over here. Then you have stomach. In stomach you have HCl, okay, and gastric juices, right? Then you have your small intestine, which is having 3 parts: duodenum, jejunum and ileum. ठीक है? In duodenum you have what? Maximum digestion. ठीक है? Then comes your large intestine. Okay. In large intestine you again have differences. Okay, you have again parts. Then comes your rectum. Okay, and then comes your anus. Clear? So this is the whole thing which we actually need to know about our digestive system. Nothing more than this, right? इतना आपको जानना is important. Clear? सबका काम क्या होता है मैंने आपको already बता दिया है. Moving forward with some important parts over here. अगर आपसे पूछा जाता है कि बेटा first digestion, में what you will say? It takes place in the buccal cavity. ठीक है, किसकी वजह से? Salivary amylase. Okay, clear? Maximum digestion takes place in duodenum. हाँ, मैक्सिमम डाइजेशन टेक्स प्लेस इन duodenum. स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन का पार्ट है, ये बात याद रखना. Why there is this presence of HCl? To kill germs if present in food and provides acidic medium to certain digestive enzymes. ठीक है? So this is the main things which you will be asked. ठीक है, ये कुछ frequently asked questions हैं, ये पूछे जाते हैं. Clear? Now one thing more, काम कुछ चीजों का. लिवर का काम होता है बेटा बाइल सीक्रेशन. हाँ, गॉल ब्लैडर का काम होता है स्टोरेज ऑफ बाइल. ठीक है, पैनक्रियाज पे तुम्हारे पास एक तो होता है पैनक्रियाटिक जूस. हाँ, और एक होता है तुम्हारा इंसुलिन. ठीक है, अब ये चीजें यहां पे इंपॉर्टेंट है. सलाइवरी ग्लैंड भी लिख देती हूं इसमें. सीक्रेट्स salivary amylase. Okay, so these are the few things which you need to remember. And bile का secretion का काम क्या है? Bile helps in maintaining the medium alkaline. हाँ, for enzymes to work. Okay, so these are the few things which you actually need to remember. This is the image of this. ठीक है, जहां पे आपके पास लिवर है, दिस इज द कॉमन बाइल डक्ट. ठीक है, गॉल ब्लैडर, पैनक्रियाज, और ये यहाँ पे आएगा पैनक्रियाटिक डक्ट है यहाँ पे. ठीक है, सो दिस विल बी गिविंग दिस सिक्रीशन इनटू द duodenum, द इंटेस्टाइन. क्लियर है? होपफुली इट इज वेरी मच क्लियर नाउ. ओके, टॉकिंग अबाउट दी विलाई नाउ. बेटा विलाई बेसिकली क्या होते हैं? दीज आर रिचली सप्लाइड विद द ब्लड कैपिलरीज. ब्लड कैपिलरीज की एक खासियत है, ब्लड कैपिलरीज जो होती है बहुत ही थिन वॉल्ड होती है. इसके आर पार कोई भी सामान आ जा सकता है. सामान नहीं, ठीक है. सो इट विल बी बेसिकली द फूड मटेरियल, राइट. अब यहाँ पे क्या होता है बेटा, यहाँ एब्जॉर्प्शन ऑफ फूड हुआ था, ये फूड तुम्हारे ब्लड स्ट्रीम में भेजा जाएगा, राइट. दिस इज बिकॉज ऑफ दीज कैपिलरी. तो यहाँ पे जो कैपिलरीज हैं ये वो जो एब्जॉर्ब फूड है उसको लेके जा सकती हैं फॉर द एसिमुलेशन पर्पस, अपने काम के लिए, ठीक है. सो दीज आर रिचली सप्लाइड विद द ब्लड कैपिलरीज विलाई, और ये सरफेस एरिया को बढ़ाने के काम भी आते हैं. क्लियर. नाउ आई हैव अ स्मॉल GIF फॉर यू. हाउ दिस फूड ट्रेवल्स फ्रॉम योर माउथ, ईसोफेगस से, ईसोफेगस से फिर आपके स्टमक में you are getting this acidic medium, ठीक है. उसके बाद आता है ये duodenum, ठीक है. so from here you have this in duodenum, the small intestine, jejunum, ileum में, और उसके बाद ये जाएगा into the rectum and it will be out from there. Clear? So this is all about your heterotrophic mode of nutrition, where I have told you about what the digestion in case of animals, holozoic nutrition basically, and then talking about the saprophytes. I have shown you many pictures about that, and the parasites. Clear? So thank you so much, and please, if you are new to this channel, like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more such interesting videos. Thank you so much.